crumble. So now this top, or rather this 80 carry counter pick must be, or rather pick, must be worth it. Are you going to run Corky into Virus? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not so Handsama should be able to push out this bottom wave and maybe open up a window for Lebrov to make some plays on the map, but Mainter resetting to TP back to top side. You got push in mid as well. What am I doing?
Show me.
What's
over there?
Pink ward, which is just giving a ton of vision on this bottom side now.
Handsama's just dead. Flashes away. Sam D wants to match it. Got his own flash, but he's pierced. And he's dead by Skewmond. Gets away, fantastic flash. And I thought,
so obviously still has the cleanse and the flash if Handsama tries to go for something. Hans also not having his own flash does make him a little bit more vulnerable as Mainter. Heavy trading against Broken Blade.
He's also overheating as well with the Flame Spitter up. Broken Blade's in a lot of trouble. Flash might have to be burned, holds onto it. Justice Punch. Winds of War also gets the cannon. Broken Blade's okay for now. Holds onto that trigger here as Xenoblade going to connect. Cap's in a bit of trouble, running for his life now. Holding onto the Shockwave. When will he use it? The biggest question is not going to be answered just yet. NAVI doing pretty well through this mid lane. Lebrov still having to cover. But Caps is being matched by Poby a lot as we look towards top. There's a flash. Justice Punch dodged. Nice flash timing from Mainter, otherwise he was dead.
Nice flash from Mainter. Relech just spotted out that Skewmond was there, which I think immediately put the hackles of Mainter up. And now Relech is mid, though.
Look at the Sonic Wave. Crash down, catches the Zenith Blade, though, by the toe. Miasma's there as well. Poby, he's not going to need to find the kill because Relech took it with a Sonic Wave.
Relech.
And Poby's low as well. That's why G2 can do this. Poby's up against his turret for the first time in this game. Zenith Blade going to connect. Solar Flare down as well over the blue buff that resets. The kick away. Skewmond sent to his team. Sonic Wave taken. Chomp down. Samdi trying to get the damage down with Phosphorus Bomb. Relech gets away. Manages to safeguard his way out of dodge, but Paris going to be the next target. Cap's thinking about coming in, but never mind. Lebrov with a remount up. The flash away. Zenith Blade again. Paris looking for the kill, but Samdi dies to Handsama. He finds the 1v1 that you didn't expect. Paris left him alone, and he gets bitten down. G2, Sonic Wave, Resonating Strike. Relech goes back in, but it will be to his death. He will take two with him, though. But Handsama has picked up 2 kills of his own.
Far end, I think, that actually helped G2 salvage some of this play.
Relech gets a nice bit of shutdown there on Skewmond. But then, yeah, Handsama picks up the gold.
Go for a bit more of a burst build.
As Caps, he flashes, of course. Sending out the ball, waiting for the Shockwave. Mainter has no flash. The ulti going to be burned. He gets knocked up, and the Rumble going to be Shockwave back. Everything in the kitchen sink used to make sure that Mainter dies, and Caps gets the kill.
Nicely done by Caps. The flash over the wall, knowing Mainter doesn't have a flash in response and can always send him back the opposite direction with the Shockwave. Nicely done.
As the back going to be stopped, Hansamd, sorry, used to saying Hansamd, but he's dead. Yep, Skewmond just chomps him down. So the biggest problem, top's still going to be the focus. I think we can leave this for the time being because everyone's up here for the Herald spawns in 20 seconds. Paris found out by a pillar. Shattering Strike down. He presses Eclipse, but that ain't going to save him. Chomp once again. He knows he's done for. And Caps will take the kill, who is slowly getting more and more resources in this game.
Subjugation just stealing all those stats that Leona is famous for, making her absolutely look like wet paper. And it's just nice picks. I was watching on the mini-map. It's Paris in a conga line with Lebrov chasing him out of his own jungle as Mainter looking for a trade again, but the Galio may be too tanky.
Oh, Poby's dead. Petrifying Gaze not reaching. Caps turns around anyway. He doesn't need to see his opponent die. As Broken Blade close to dying himself. Mainter, what can he do? He's in the overcharge, overheating zone. Flash for flash. He's still ticking on Broken Blade, but now flash down for both top laners.
And Mainter forcing the flash there, but he kind of knew he had to make a play happen. Navi will get the Rift Herald, but here's the cross map we were talking about, right? Immediately, you're looking at Lebrov already in that bottom side, looking to zone away main.
Is Herald going to be spawning? Relech going to drive it in. Wave has been cleared out.
There's a Trundle pillar.
Okay.
Yeah,
worried about that, I guess. Kick away for Skewmond. He can't get back in the Herald. Relech is dead. So that whole passage of play kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Relech realized halfway. And even that was just, that one's unfortunate. That was a little bit silly.
Unfortunate is the word for it. Dragon goes down G2 to stop that stacking. How hard our script writers try. Like start of the split, they come back from EWC, come back from MSI, and people are like, oh my god. You know, like, oh, versus MCOY wasn't the greatest series. But then, even after the KC loss,
Paris.
Everyone else shudders against G2. Navi, they're going to be the same. Paris is dead. Comma comes through. Lebrov take it. Oh! Shattering Strike almost. Mainter gets in the biz. Now, equalizer down. What can he do? Huntsummer's run out of mana, but it doesn't matter because here comes LeBron for the engage. Trundle is just womping away. Roulette's just going to jump in, but he knows he's going to die, right? When's the next pillar coming up? Skewmon will flash instead. It's just ridiculous at this point. This Trundle is insane, and Skewmon, they're the world's teams.
Yeah, exactly,
you know?
yeah. Like, they're incredibly calculated in the way they play the map.
I mean, NAVI have had some pretty good series. Game 1 of this series was pretty good. So, should have ran. Roulette is going to face check. Crash down, chains of corruption. He is dead in an instant. Huntsummer's damage computes while Skewmon is battering away. And Parthenak's down on the bottom of our screen.
Yeah. A little unfortunate for Roulette because that was their cross map.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, and I can understand where he's at. Like, hey, look, let's send out a Hail Mary play. Maybe hope we can get Paris, but... sorry, LeBron, but not able to. And yeah, I think they're fine with that. Something tells me they're okay.
No, I mean, no smite for NAVI. They're definitely not fine with that. But you said on G2 are fine with not bursting a smite.
Yeah.
So Baron's gone. And as you at home can tell by us casters being nonchalant, we know this game's pretty much over. Mate is going to TP away. People, if you're awake right now, you guys are crazy. Like, it's 4 a.m. at least. 4 a.m. or 2 a.m. I don't know what it is. It was hard watching LEC. Like, I'd be up and I'd fall asleep all the time because my baby would wake up and then I'd fall asleep. And so it would just be impossible. It is good to be back. However quick today was, because the G2 pushed towards top. NAVI on their grand defense ain't going to be able to do too much. It's up to Mater. Can he get an equalizer down? For Cap, shockwaves in his face. Fillers up as well. Chains of Corruption going to connect only onto Paris as support, but in goes Skewmon. He gets stunned up. Equalizer's beauty actually here, but Broken Blade flies on in. NAVI in a bit of trouble. Mater spreads from the pack. In a bit of trouble as the crash down. LeBron James again. He's kicked away. Sent packing. Mater trying to burn them to a crisp as Winds of War again fluctuates with a bit of damage, but it's just an inhibitor for now. Good disengage from NAVI. They survive. Have in front of them. 3K gold lead for Caps. I'm not going to talk to you about items. I'm going to talk to you about what this means for G2. 5-1. They will not lock in playoffs here, but they're pretty bloody close. And even though 6 is kind of the magic number, as KC kind of proved with a 6-0 start where they are the top of the table, G2 aren't far behind, and this win all but gives them a nice little move past the halfway point of the split. Your Monday night's going to end with a 4-0. Here comes G2. Golden is maintained, but not for long. He flashes away. Equalizer down yet again. And once more, it's not too bad. A Solar Flare thrown in as well. But a Summoner from Maintained to survive with his flash now being down. Paris looking for an angle while G2 escape.
Roulette got G2's blue buff though. So who's the real winner here?
He did the SOFM.
Yeah.
Game is ending.
What are you going to do, man? Like, what do you do in this position as NAVI?
I'll never forget SOFM.
Yeah.
When the game, I can't remember how many Suning games it was. It was like ending in regular season. His team was losing the base, and he was at enemy Krugs. Like,
yeah, but he got to World Finals, so
but he did get to World Finals. And it's so funny. I think it took until that World Finals where people actually started calling him SOFM rather than SOFM in the Chinese broadcast. Because we had him on the English broadcast. He's like, it's called Style of Me. That's what it stands for. And so it's SOFM, like initials. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Fun facts about SOFM here in the LEC, unrelated. But we're just hovering in our lane, hydrated, lovely.
I do love the way that SOFM kind of started that trend for like YSKM, where it's just like, I'm going to give in just an acronym and let you guys work out what you should know me.
True. Actually, more players should do that. Mid's next, by the way. Soulflare going to come down. Protobelt out of the way. Equalizers have been pretty good, but this time Mainta has no flash away. The poke, it connects. Survives for now. Looks like he has a bit of armor on his side as Huntsummer's not able to finish the job. Next wave on the income as NAVI look to defend their final inhibitor turret.
NAVI playing a bit of big walk here, just moving back and forth between their fans and the base. As Mainter actually going to take a quick TP in, and now...
Petrifying gaze on there slow, grounded, nice. Shockwave brings him back though, and he will die. Shield won't save his graces. As Hunsummer moves to 6, turret's going to drop down. They've got to deal with the business here on NAVI from bot, from top. And the way G2 are ending this game is going to be all 3 lanes at this point. NAVI down 1 for another 45 seconds. An Infinity Edge for Sam D to try and hold on at 9,000 gold in the hole. And G2 putting short work to what we thought could be a team up and rising. Only game 1 looked close. Game 2 looked unremarkably easy for G2. As a chomp out of the last Nexus tower going to be there. Paris going to flash away. Piercing arrow after piercing arrow for Han. Summer connects. And that is going to be enough to move to the Nexus.
You're getting a little low though. Caps doesn't have any mana. Navi, this would be your moment.
That solar flare almost hit me. Getting closer to the sun as Paris going to Zenith Blade in there, buying time. Roulette looking for an angle, but Paris is going to quickly die. Poby still going to hit his target, and that's going to be on the Skewmon as Caps jumps on forward. G2 can't end yet. There's a big one. A shutdown. LeBron for the engage. It's just messy in front of the Nexus.
Hit the Nexus!
It's not even great play from G2, but they're that far ahead. It doesn't matter. Broken Blade flashes backwards. I mean, G2 are laughing because this one's done. Another 2-0, 5-1 for G2 at the halfway point.